So everyone already knows about like the chair in the secret woods, like how you can get into the secret woods without getting the copper axe by using the chair, or you know how you can manipulate your dead grandpa and it's giving you infinite statues of perfection. But how about some things that are actually useful that like aren't really talked about that much? Alright, first thing on the list, and this is important, so like listen up. Do not break the stumps when you're cutting down trees, okay? Just don't touch the stumps. Because here's the thing, you have limited energy on the first day, so you want to actually be using that energy on important things, like, you know, clearing out space for your farm, or setting up your crops, or, you know, watering them. Okay, but like, here, let's just do some quick maths, okay? It takes 10 swings to cut down one tree, and a tree gives you 12 foraging XP. 12 divided by 10 is 1.2 foraging XP per swing. And you know what? That's pretty good. That's not that bad. Alright, now let's get a stump. It takes 5 swings to destroy one. And how much foraging XP does it give you? 1. It gives you 1 XP. Like, there is absolutely no point in breaking these stumps. And like, to top it all off, it's even better to just leave the stumps. Because when you leave the stumps, they spawn seeds around them. And the seeds are actually useful because you can make field snacks. Although you probably shouldn't make field snacks. Or, you know, better yet, just hold on to the seeds until you can make your tree farm. Because you know you're going to need that tree farm. Because how are you going to get all that resin for all the kegs that you're going to need later. For all the starfruit you're going to make later. You know? So it's just not a good idea. Just keep the seeds. And better, just don't touch the stumps. They're literally better off alive than dead. You know, breaking the stumps isn't time efficient. It's not money efficient. It's not resource efficient. It definitely isn't energy efficient. There's literally 0 point of breaking the stumps unless they're like in the way of like where your crops are. But like, just don't even bother, man. Please, just let them live. Next on the list is how to get the max amount of farming XP for strawberries coming around on the egg festival. What you want to do is buy 1 cauliflower, 1 green bean, and the max amount of parsnips. The cauliflower and the green bean are for the community center, and yeah, you can get the cauliflower for free from the museum, but then the thing is, if you buy it now, you can actually get the speed grow from the spring crops bundle before the egg festival to squeeze out 1 more harvest on the 28th from your strawberries. So what you want to do here is just, you know, plant all your crops, plant the cauliflower and green bean, and then for the potato that's needed for the community center, what you want to do is get some mixed seeds, and you know, just plant your first mixed seed, get the potato on the first try, skill issue, you know how it is, and then just go to bed. You know, you should probably just be fishing during this time, but when the parsnips are ready, you want to harvest them, and then instead of binning them, you know, just sell them straight to Pierre with the money, and then from there, buy all kale, the most sleeper broken crop, okay? This gives you the most farming XP per gold. It's how you get the most XP before the egg festival starts. You should also have a lot more kale than this, but this is just, you know, a demonstration purposes. If you're actually catfish fishing or largemouth bass, then you should have enough. If you do have enough, then you should be able to get up to farming level 6 for quality sprinklers in time for strawberries, but I mean, normal sprinklers are fine as well. Alright, this one's pretty simple. Fishing is already the most broken money-making method in Stardew, and with the kind of removal of clay farming in 1.6, this really is becoming the best avenue for gold in the early game. One thing I see too many people doing though is hold on to your fish! Unless you're the literal goat and can fish up enough fish to sell to Willy to afford the fiberglass rod on day 2, just hold on to it until you're level 5 fishing, okay? I promise you that it's worth it. The 25% buff from the fishing profession is literally free money for just waiting. Also, just some general tips, fish near here for Leah's house when it's raining, and in the mountain lake when it's not for catfish and largemouth bass respectively. Also, if you need to eat fish, eat chubs first because they have the best gold to energy ratio. Alright, so these next few ones are pretty funny. I'm not really sure about the morality about using these, but to each their own. I'm going to start with what I think is the lesser of 2 evils, and that is clipping into the mines before day 5. So what you want to do is swing your scythe or any weapon that doesn't really take energy, and you just spam it a bunch below Robin's house until you get below the loading zone, and then just run straight right here. For me personally, I don't do these in my runs, but I think these are pretty funny, and they definitely do let you access some things before you're supposed to. So you want to take your chair, you want to put it on this single grass tile. This is the only tile that I found I was able to do this, and now congrats, you're stuck. You can get in the mines, but you have no way of getting out, so good luck. You can progress through these as normal, but you're gonna have to pass out at 2 AM if you want to play the game normally again. So make sure to bring a chest, because then at least you can store your things. You're gonna lose money, there's nothing you really can do about that, but you know, have fun being stuck on the other side. There used to be a way out, but Concerned Ape patched that out, so good luck. This other one is a bit more immoral. I think this is a lot more worse than getting into the mines, because at least you're stuck there. Here, all you have to do is swing your scythe constantly to the right of Leah's house, or like Marnie's ranch, whatever, And then once you're down here, you're actually able to walk on the water tiles themselves. And why this is important is because the rarity of the fish is actually dependent on how far away the water tile is from the shoreline. And because you've clipped out of bounds, you're actually able to access these water tiles that usually you aren't able to fish in unless you're like a really high fishing level. So even though I'm fishing 0 and I've missed the fish a bunch, I still get a gold quality sunfish. And if you're wondering about that Iridium Krobus in my inventory, yes, you can get that as well by clipping out of bounds. Just run downwards. It's really funny to get it because you know, you're not supposed to be able to get this until really late into the game. But yeah, no, this has no practical purpose, so you can just skip this. This one is a lot more tame compared to the other ones, but it's still just as useful. Essentially, when you're starting a multiplayer world with one of your friends, what you can do is that in the actual screen, just set the money as separate. That way each person will start with 500 gold, and then just go up to Mayor Lewis's house, and you know, just combine the funds, merge your funds. That way, you're just starting with, you know, double, triple, how many people you have in your farm, more money. And that's just how much more money you can immediately blow on parsnips for more farming XP, you know? It's really convenient, and I'm really confused as to why I don't see more people doing this. Like, you'll see this right now, like we merged our funds. We have 1,000 now because we both started with 500. That's how math works. Alright, so here's some rapid fire animation canceling tips. If you animation cancel the scythe while picking up items or forageables, you can actually pick them up a little faster. It's what speedrunners do. It's not really useful, but it looks really sick, so you should learn it. You probably get arrested in some countries for doing this. If you spam animation cancel the cow, you'll actually increase its friendship really quickly. Again, do at your own risk in real life. Here, if your watering can is empty, you can actually animation cancel the refill on it. It's barely practical, but it does technically save you time, so you know. This one is really funny. If you animation cancel the throw of the fishing rod, you can actually walk around with it. And what I figured out is that if you pick up an item while in this state, you actually get soft locked and you can't move. Alright, that was a lot of stuff to get through. Let me just calm down a little bit. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't expect any more. I only upload on Impulse. Speaking of Impulse, I'm gonna go now.